Great shot. At least one on offer.
Maharaj shakes their head. He was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
There'll be runs here. There'll be one run here for them. Drives and misses everything.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Picks the gap perfectly. A couple on offer here.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. That sees the completion of the over. A good one too, not many opportunities to score.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. Digs out the Yorker.
Negated the spin well then. Got nicely on top of the bounce.
They'll get at least one.
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding. Good running, it needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Nice shot, runs possible. Beaten on the drive.
Not a great shot in the end. Practices the shot again. Just need to keep their head down now.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs. Well placed, should get a single.
Punched it off the back foot for some runs. It was a nice looking shot, full and in the slot, just couldn't find the gap.
Huge edge.
Didn't hit that well, very late in playing the shot.
The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming from it. Both sides need to inject some life into this game. Into the gap. Nice shot.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Straight to the fielder.
Just threw the shot too early.
Comfortable single if they take it.
Not a smart decision, you feel, not to run there. Mustn't have a lot of faith in their partner, if you ask me.
Edge. What a ball.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Decisive running might have got them two. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Another really good over comes to an end. The batters just haven't been able to cut loose in the last few overs.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Quick onto that in the infield.
A little late on that. No run scored.
Too good. Not sure anyone is going to cut that off.
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Big edge. End of the over, and again it's a good one for the bowling side. Not letting batters build any momentum. Strong appeal. So they do indeed signal for the review. Just feel it's a little bit foolish, seemed out to me.
Was there a bat on it? The fielders think there was. This could be trouble. Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though. Pitch is in line with the stumps. If it hits the stumps, then the decision will stand.
Maharaj was confident of a not-out decision and fully justified in taking that review. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be four.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Right there. Yes. Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
Right on. Yeah.
4 overthrows. Oh, that throw was unnecessary, as it turns out. Pretty costly.
Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive. Waiting.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Confident appeal. Could it be? What a delivery. Beaten by sheer pace. Rips it through right onto the stumps.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It looked like it was moving to a big score, but it's not to be.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket. Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one. Threw the hands at it, somehow missed everything.
That was just a coat of paint away from hitting the wickets. Great bowling, deserved better. Magala gets off the mark.
Gave them very little in that over, 1 run added. South Africa are 165 for 7. Misses everything.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Yes!
Edged it.
Didn't time it at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. There's a run here, surely.
Seems slightly odd not just to take the single that was on offer there.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Exquisitely down the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Wait!
End of the over. South Africa are 170 for 7. Been some great bowling in this innings so far. Just need one more to really top it off. The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this. Edge, amazing delivery.
A little late on that, no runs scored.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, They now know the areas they need to be hitting. Huge appeal. Loud shout. Edge, unplayable. That's the end of the over. One run coming from it. South Africa are 171 for 7.
Wait.
Massive edge. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again. Wow, that's missed the lot.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Yes.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Yep.
That's the end of the over. 2 runs added. South Africa are 173 for 7. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Yes. Yep.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Yep. Yep.
Super shot. Yes. Over. South Africa are 180 for 8. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the press box end. Doesn't beat the infield.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
Yep. Yep.
Whipped away nicely through the leg side. Elegant as ever and picking up good runs. Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play. Just threw the shot too early.
Right there.
A little late on that. No runs scored.
That's the end of a very good over. Good pressure being put on the batters.
Yep.
I don't think there was any bat on that as they come through for the single.
Thick edge. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Ngidi shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Yes. There'll be runs here. There'll be one run here for them.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Nice running between the wickets, clipping the pads, not the bat though.
End of the over, a good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one.
Yep.
Great shot, at least one on offer. Drives and misses everything. They'll get at least one. Nice shot, runs possible.
Yes.
Perfect technique and placement. A couple on offer here. Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters. Yes. Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely. Just too early on the shot and couldn't find the gap. Nice running between the wickets. Clipping the pads, not the bat though.
Well placed. Should get a single. Straight to the fielder.
Pulling out the big dive has saved them there. It was just such a risky run to take.
Wait.
Maharaj shakes their head. It was there to hit. Couldn't make the most of it.
3 runs added in that over. South Africa are 194 for 8. Waiting.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yes! Loud appeal. Beautiful cover drive. A hint of movement in the air and eased towards the boundary.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Great shot, great timing.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
That's off the middle of the bat.
Got the head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground. Some adjustments to the field.
Yes.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on. Does very well to get quickly across to that one. Time to keep the pressure on. Now, great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
A few moves made in the field.
Couldn't have hit that any better. Big appeal.
Another one goes off the shed. That's 9 down. Some good bowling finding this tail out. And it certainly feels like this is close to the finish.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Just threw the shot too early. And they're away and nicely off the mark.
4 runs added there. South Africa are 212 for 9. Big shout. Picks the gap perfectly.
Got their weight forward, the head was right, and punched nicely through the ball.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Yep. Yep. Wait on. Yep.
They picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Didn't need to bother about running with timing like that.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Yes.
Brings up the half century with that shot. It's been a good innings so far.
Yep. Yep, yep. Yep.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Yep. Wait on. Yeah, yeah. Yes.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying. 7 runs added there. South Africa are 231 for 9. Final over in this innings.
Yep. Wait on. Yep.
finds the fielder with that shot.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely just too early on the shot, couldn't find a gap.
Yep.
Could that be out? Not so. It's a decent score in the end. They can't afford to give away any free runs. We'll all start with the new ball. There's a lot of time to get these runs. It's a fairly decent total. Plenty of options. Don't need to do anything flashy. Just get themselves in and build the run rate. Solid defence, very compact.
Looking very solid to start the team's innings.
Misses everything.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. That's poor play.
Yep.
Times it nicely.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch. And as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Nicely played.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for four. Driven away nicely.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Yep.
Right out of the middle.
There was a bit of width on that, and they've climbed into the shot to send it up and over for six.
Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive. A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. Wow, that's missed a lot.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
A real beauty. Just times it so well.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
Timed that brilliantly.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
Back-to-back boundaries. The bowler will be searching for something now. Just a dot ball or two to settle things down. That's going a long way. What a shot that is.
Managed to get off the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Stunning shot. Fired straight back at the bowler and running away for 4.
Now that was beautifully struck with a perfect straight bat.
End of the over. India are 36 for none.
Yep.
Middle that one. Great timing.
Barely seemed to hit it, and it's gone over the rope.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear. just outrageous.
First wicket's down. Back to the pavilion and disappointment is etched on their face. Can't believe they got out like that.
Nice shot.
Got to get the length right. The line right. It was all wrong. Crashed away for 4.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Full and good night. Just leant on that. Didn't have to do much. And got 4.
Consecutive boundaries in this over. I wonder what plans they'll come up with to slow this batting.
Yep.
Chance to run 2.
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shot. That has raced to the boundary.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. First step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come. Time that perfectly.
Put it wide and good enough to get it through the gap square.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over. Beaten on the drive.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Oh my, that's racing away.
It was in the gap, pretty much all the way along the ground to the boundary rope. Off to a good start now.
Great shot. Placement exquisite.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, a roundabout off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Magala with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
That's gone all the way, right out of the middle.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Good shot, a beauty.
One of those ones where you really have to make sure you watch it all the way onto the bat. Picked up the slower one nicely.
End of the over, 18 runs coming from it. India, a 76 for 1. Immaculate timing there.
Got it well enough to get it away to the boundary. A poor delivery and a fine shot in the end.
Brilliant shot that.
Just strayed a little bit to the leg side, and that's been thrashed away through the onside.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Nice bowling.
Absolutely nailed it.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive, just powers that over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
Bavuma, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Great shot.
A really good 50 partnership. These two are looking strong. And it's going to take something special to break it up.
head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with aplomb.
End of the over, 22 off it. India leads Yate for 1. Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive and just powers that one over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
Hit that hard, nailed it.
That is an amazing half century, just mammoth stroke making. An impressive stint at the crease so far. That shot brings up the half century. Beautiful batting display. Very solid. I think this is just the start.
Couldn't have played that any better.
A loose delivery, seen early, and it was dispatched easily.
It can be very disheartening seeing good delivery smacked around. Sometimes you've just got to accept it and move on. Too good. Not sure anyone is going to cut that off.
Good batting, lovely timing. Hardly even lent on it. Was always headed for the boundary.
Perfect technique and placement.
That is a difficult shot to get right. Straight back at the bowler with a lot of pace, and the boundary fielder had no chance.
Oh, yes, nice ball.
Not a very smart shot, but nothing onto it in the end.
The left-arm unorthodox bowler is coming into the attack from the press box end.
Yep.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Really good shot there.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Good bit of timing there.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter, right at the top of their game.
Nicely played. Perfect timing.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope, punch that away through the covers with exquisite time.
Sharma has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Goes up and over for 6. That's the positive option. A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Doesn't beat the infield.
Just a little bit wide, well picked up. And let the ball do all the work really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Gala from the university end. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Right off the middle of the bat.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
Perfectly timed.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
Drives and misses everything.
Great shorter ball, well played though, didn't flinch, was able to leave the ball comfortably, and that's the end of the short stuff for this over.
Got hold of it. Pretty good bouncer. Enough control to get it away.
That is an amazing half-century, just mammoth stroke making. Such an impressive stint at the crease so far. Well, it's a case of blink and you miss it with this innings. 50 brought up, and what a devastating passage of play it's been.
That's off the middle of the bat.
No trouble at all to punch it away to the boundary for four. Poor delivery.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Super piece of timing.
Well, that was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Lovely timing. Will this one go to the fence?
A huge roar around the ground. It's the 100 up. A brilliant performance. They'll raise their bat to the crowd.
Straight to the fielder.
Well, that could have ended horribly, but very good. Fast running between the stumps gets them home.
Picks the gap perfectly.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
End of the over. 21 from it. India are 185 for 1. Pethlaqueo, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the university end. Chance!
Well, moving quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were going to go again. In the end, I reckon that would have been just too risky.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Gone right through the defences.
Well, they lose the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds. And you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball. Good shot. Found the gap.
Just perfection. A majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
Right out of the middle of the bat.
Saw it from the moment it left the hand, latched onto it and given the full treatment.
They picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for four.
Shamsi is finding it difficult to contain this pair at the moment. My advice would be to go back to your stock delivery and move on from there.
That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
Yep.
That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot. Driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Right off the knee to the bat.
That was a big hit. Incredible power. Just incredible. Nothing wrong with the delivery, but it still goes for six.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
That single is just edging the score closer to a century. Looking a wee bit nervous. You've just got to control the nerves and remember to play each shot on its merits.
Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
Extra width gives them a free swing at the ball. Gone a long way back.
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Great batting, smashing it all over the park. 100 runs in no time at all. That was one of the easiest wins at this level of cricket you're likely to witness. A class above.
There's only one team in this one, an exceptional display